welcome back to Ramadan with Mariam. This is episode 5. I really didn't think I would be able to film or edit an episode 5. I'm also thinking about giving you guys an episode 6, and that's gonna be the last video of Ramadan with Mariam, because the last episode I said that episode 5 would be the last, but I'm kind of thinking episode 6. I'm thinking about it, and I think that's gonna be possible, inshallah, hopefully, if I'm not too busy during these last 10 days. So it's like officially 5 last days, or 6 or 5 last days. The thing here is that I'm kind of sure about having episode 6 because this video was last minute planned for episode 5, because episode 5 was originally supposed to be this recipe I wanted to share, burek rolls, like Algerian burek rolls, kind of like spring rolls with like different ingredients in it. But I filmed that like 2 years ago, and I thought, how about we just upload that video instead of making a whole new one. And then it took so long to like edit and stuff, so I'm like, I'm just gonna change my mind. I'm not gonna put that video, I'm gonna do a whole entire different video. And so episode 6 I filmed before filming this video, and in episode 6 I said that I'm filming episode 5 during filming episode 6, which is kind of confusing, but this video is going to be easy to make, because in this video I'm going to talk about how I became a stronger Muslim, how I got closer to Islam, how I got a much better, closer connection to my religion and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am a born Muslim, alhamdulillah. I'm born and raised as a Muslim, but I never thought about becoming this close to this religion. I never would have thought that even though Islam is really important to me, I never thought it would be this important at this point, and alhamdulillah it is. So this is what this episode is going to talk about, how we got closer to Islam and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The sun is literally blinding me. It's literally so bright outside. Ow, my eyes. So I'm glad I have sunglasses. But today's episode, how I got closer to Islam. So I'm just going to start before getting this close to Islam. Alhamdulillah, I'm a born and raised Muslim, but when I was younger, I just started getting closer just literally this year, probably 2022, end of 2022, beginning of 2023, which is really weird. I could have done it earlier. I could have strived for the better in Islam earlier than this, but when I was younger, all I cared about, was doing good in school, getting the best out of life, enjoying everything in life, being happy and all. But I never knew that if I got this close to Islam, if I understood my religion this well, that it would literally set me up for success in this life and in the hereafter. I used to listen to a lot of music. I used to love singing. I used to love songs so much. But alhamdulillah, I stopped. And I felt much better when I stopped. I stopped right before Ramadan. So I think 2 or 3 months before Ramadan, I had stopped listening to music. It's actually a lot of things that have got me closer to Islam, and that made me, stop other bad things that I know aren't good for me, and that Islam doesn't allow. Things that helped me were listening to Islamic reminders, Islamic videos, Islamic lectures. This year I also started Jannah Home at Last by Omar Suleiman, and it's actually really, really, got me to strive for Jannah, Deen over Dunya, always. That series really helped me, put Islam first, because if I want to get to Jannah, I'll have to put my religion at first, of always Deen over Dunya. I never thought of this concept, Deen over Dunya. I never heard about it. I've never, thought about it until actually other things that really helped me get closer were TikTok. I know. TikTok, how can it help me get closer to Islam? The thing is, TikTok, my feed was filled with different Islamic reminders that literally helped me get closer to Islam. So even social media, even if it can be bad, it can be good as another point, which is great. That's all I use TikTok for, literally just Islamic reminders and stuff like that. And alhamdulillah, it actually helped. As well as YouTube, like I said, Islamic lectures, even like Mufti Manik's videos helped a lot. as well as different scholars. Listen to them also help me get closer, and I replaced music with anasheeds and Quran, which feels so much better. I feel so much at peace. Another thing that changed me, another thing that I changed for myself in this religion, in Islam, another thing that I changed for myself in Islam was to pray the sunnahs, to pray the nawafils, the extra prayers. So 2 before Fajr, 2 or 4 before Dhuhr, and 2 after Dhuhr, 2 after Maghrib, and then 2 after Isha. I'm praying them every single day, alhamdulillah. And it feels like it's just a normal prayer, you know? It's just extra prayers, but it feels kind of normal to me. I'm so used to it, alhamdulillah. The thing is, I started to pray 2 after Isha, which is witr, right? I think, yeah, it's witr. And I started praying that before Ramadan. I started praying, I think, this a year ago, and then now I'm praying every single nawafil, which I'm so proud of myself about. Even if I go to school and I have to pray dhuhr at school, I still don't stop myself from praying 2 or 4 extra rak'ahs before and 2 after dhuhr. Alhamdulillah. This Ramadan literally just helped me get better at getting stronger and closer to Islam, and getting a much better and stronger connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's literally the number one in my brain. I always put Islam and Allah first. So I'm just really glad. I feel so much better right now. I feel like I was just born. I feel so new and spiritually cleansed and at peace because of this. I feel so much better. Born and raised Muslims still feel like they have so much more to learn about their own religion. Same thing to me. I'm literally learning something new about Islam every single day, which is bringing me closer to this amazing religion, and it's even, and most importantly, bringing me closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Something else that made me so happy was something that's happening during Ramadan. It's praying Taraweeh every single day at the mosque. Last year I couldn't. I think last year I only did like the last 10 days praying Taraweeh. But alhamdulillah, this year I prayed almost all the prayers, because of course there was a week where I couldn't fast or pray. Everyone knows about that. So other than, you know, not being able to pray and fast during that time of the month, I could say that this year was a much better Ramadan because of praying Taraweeh at the mosque almost every single day, which is alhamdulillah amazing. It feels great, and it's just praying with everyone all together, listening to the amazing imams, you know, recitations. It feels so great, and I just feel like this year is a much better year for me as a Muslim, honestly, alhamdulillah. I stopped so many other bad things that I knew isn't going to be good and worth doing, and I started so many other better things. So I really want this channel to be also really Islamic related. So I'm going to try to put as much Islamic related stuff as possible even after Ramadan, inshallah, because we deserve to learn more about our own religion, and we deserve to give this religion more recognition, you know. Islam isn't just about being nice and kind to each other and kind to other creatures. Of course it's really important, or being respectful. All these are important, but the most important out of all is to understand our own religion, is to understand Islam, to understand the concept of Islam. Istislam. Islam means giving all to Allah. Just istislam. Islam equals istislam, meaning I give it all up to Allah. You know, it's all to Allah. Allah knows what to do. Allah is the one I give my problems to. Allah is the one I give my happiness to. Allah is the one I give everything to, because that's the meaning of Islam. Allah is the first thing that comes to mind when we think about Islam, right? So prayer, dua, Quran, all of that is really important in Islam. It's really important to keep that in our religion. So Ramadan is just making it better. It's a whole month of, like, you know, getting better to Islam, so we can make it a habit after Ramadan. And I never thought it'd be so important for me to think about it that way until this year again. And I just feel so kind of like I regret not knowing this earlier, because if I knew this earlier, I could have been so much better Muslim. But alhamdulillah, I'm striving for the better, becoming a better Muslim at this moment. So alhamdulillah, I'm really happy, you know, being able to pray all the sunnahs, nawafils, being able to read more Quran, being able to stop music makes me feel so much better. I'm listening to more anasheeds in Quran. Being able to also try to stop myself from being angry and mad and rude to other people, you know, even my akhlaq, even, you know, my personality has changed for Islam and of course for Allah at this point. Everything has changed for me for the better, and that's what I made dua for. Every single prayer I make dua, inshallah, ya Rabbil Alameen, please give me the strength, please give me the will to get closer to you and to our religion, Islam, get closer to you and to get closer to Islam and get a stronger connection to you and to the religion. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made my dua come true, and I'm really happy about that. Really, something else that has changed me for the better is asking Allah for maghfirah at every prayer, because I never know what bad things I ever did in the past. I might have forgotten, you know. So I ask for forgiveness every single prayer, no matter what prayer, no matter what time. I always have to ask for forgiveness, because I personally think I really need it. I personally think I really need Allah to forgive me, because I don't feel good if I think that the one and only wouldn't be satisfied with me. The only important thing in my life right here is to satisfy and make Allah proud. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's all I want. It's just to make Allah proud of me, and I just don't want to disappoint Him. Disappointing Him would be literally my worst nightmare. Disappointing Allah would be the worst thing that ever will happen to me. So alhamdulillah that Allah helped me get closer to this amazing religion, Islam. I'm just so glad and happy, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys benefited from my story of how I got closer to Islam. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below. I will definitely try to make more videos like this even after Ramadan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 6, inshallah.